Alright, so we got Boshy, and we got all the bosses in Boshy done the speedrun way, and I'm gonna go through how I do them. So I got my PB here. I die a few times, but that's no matter. I'll still go through each boss and how I think and what I do. So yeah, let's just get it started. So here for Hello Kitty, you want, as soon as you land here, you want to jump up to the middle platform, jump up and then shoot and start a fight as soon as possible to make sure that her movement will depend on when you start a fight. It's kind of like a global cycle as soon as you enter the room. So what you want her to move the same way every time so that the shots that you shoot will hit her every time. You don't have to aim at her. You only want to know that if you shoot the same way and move the same way every time, the bullets will always hit pretty much. So yeah, that's the only explanation I have for it. So pretty much you have to go through my movement. I'm not going to go through exactly how I jump up and down. It's probably easier if you yourself look into my video or look. BBF does a little differently. He shoots late, so he has a different setup on how Kitty moves. But it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is when you kill her, pretty much. Now on this last part, I will kill her just as she's going on her lowest path or lowest point, which is preferable because the bridge doesn't actually come out until she's down here, until she's fallen all the way down. So if you kill her too high up, she will actually take time to fall down and die, and you'll lose time because of that. In the case that I don't kill her with these shots, because of double shots or because of missed shots and stuff like that, you can actually jump again and shoot her as she's going back up, which will lose a few seconds, but it's not a big deal, as you see. Alright, let's move on to Ryu. Right. So for Ryu, you start out by shooting 3 shots. As you jump up on the block here, you shoot 3 more shots to the right, and then 3 more shots. What the hell? To hit him as he's going up. You go left, mash as hard as possible. You find a gap here, and have to bend down to kiss her. And then pretty much here, what I do is, as he's going up, I will single jump. I will just do 1 jump to follow him up. And mash all the way up and all the way down. Preferably you want to do it as far right as possible. What the hell is going on with the compression here? You want to land as far as possible because in the case that you miss the quick kill, you want to be close enough to finish it up really fast. I don't really worry about that too much because I always kill him quick, but it's something to keep in mind. Alright, Mario. Here you go, Mario. I think I die here, actually. So I try to line up with this background part here with the blocks. I follow him down and mash pretty hard. And as he goes up over me, I will jump up and follow him around. The hell? Keep messing this up. There we go. I think this is the kill too. And the thing is, you don't want to miss any shots, because as soon as you miss any shots, your second shot will only deal 1 damage. So you want to make sure that every shot hits as much as possible. And then it's all about jumping over him. I try to always move as I'm jumping over him, because I think in the case that you stop and he's under you, he will occasionally just stop and you will land on top of him, which is a good way to lose a run. Yeah. Alright, so I did mess that up with the damage. Too many shots that went over him, and then I just didn't have enough damage. And then I get a left side kill. It's always fun to stand there and just take it in the face and just pray that you have enough damage to kill him on the left side. Anyway, we go on Biollante. Studio apartment, yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger under the giant. So, you want to shoot 5 shots as soon as you enter the room. You hold right to land on this platform here. And then you start the fight. Or you want to start the fight as soon as possible, pretty much, but you want to shoot 5 shots as well. Or 3 shots. Well, 5 essentially, but it's 3. And then essentially just jump over the tentacles. Now, on this part, either you can stay here and shoot 2 more shots before jumping 1 step up, shoot another time, 1 step up, shoot again, and then jump over the laser. What I do is I jump all the way up here and then I get 2 shots from this position instead. It's just a matter of preference, essentially. But I think this is a little bit faster to stay down here, but I'm not really comfortable with that. I even missed 2 shots there. Right. So, here's another point. So, you see Biollante, she always bobs up and down, which is why I wait here before shooting again. So I have a little bit of a gap where I don't shoot. It's just to make sure that she doesn't bob under my shots. And then here you pretty much want to you jump up, turn around, jump left, up, turn around, don't hold right, just let the gravity beam pull you to the right, and you mash on the way down, and then you repeat. That's how you do the gravity damage. Shoot when I hit the key. And then just make sure that you don't jump out too early, and also make sure that you don't jump into the gravity orb, because that will kill you. You don't need to be too close. You'll need to be close enough that you refresh pretty much immediately as you're shooting. So pretty much along this line is fine. And then if you die down here, that's fine. And then as soon as you kill her or you get the achievement, you can just mute the sound and it will skip the jingle after the explosions. So I die Sonic as well, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go through what I'm doing anyway. So, on Sonic, I hug the left wall, and then about 4 seconds in, when the music changes to the main theme, I will shoot 3 shots to the right. Mash as fast as possible. And it will ensure that all 3 shots are hit. Hello, little pound cake even. And then as there's kind of like a music change as well, where I listen to, if you listen in the background, you can hear there's kind of a dip in the song, or like it changes tune. That's when I shoot again. And you want to kill him as far left as possible on the first rush. So as he rushes towards you, you want to kill him here. And the reason for that is that it sets up the bombs. So that you set up not the aiming on the bombs, but the timing of the bombs. So that if you move a similar way each time, you know essentially when the bomb, or like the bomb angles, will come out. Read your name in time. So I always go on the left here, and then I pretty much try to pull him under. So I go right and make sure that the bomb aims towards the right side of the platform. And the second bomb, I try to aim like middle left of the platform, and then I just switch back and forth depending on how he moves. And then how I deal with Sonic himself, well, I get a really weird pattern here, so I'm probably gonna die. Or I do die, I know I do die. And the bombs are all over the place. Well, this is going great. So this is pretty much just free-for-all, which, yeah, fucking like that. Bullshit. Anyway, let's start over, see what happens. What's wrong with Sonic today? I don't understand why I can't have fun at me mauling. So I did the same setup, and I get a better angle this time. And as soon as he goes under me, I jump. Most of the time. Like sometimes you don't need to, depending on how he moves. And you also want to make sure that he has enough X speed, or like the horizontal speed. Because if you mess that up, then you will need to adjust, or you pretty much have to move away from him as he's chasing you to make sure that he keeps building. And if it's too fast, that's what happened there. He will start bouncing up instead, and you essentially, you can't jump if he does that. Either you double jump to make sure that he gets enough height to start bouncing back like properly, like the proper bowl. But if you get a reverse bowl like that, I prefer to just not jump, go back and forth, and make sure just to deal enough damage on him bouncing back and forth like a reverse bowl. Maybe not the best example, but I think the start there at least is reasonable how I get started. Right, let's go Skeleton King. Right, so Skelly Belly, because it was super hot the other day. So, first thing here, I do not land on this platform. It's pretty important not to. The shooting doesn't matter, it's just to make sure that I have single shot, because he's immune. It's a double shot. I wait for a little bit, and then I do a full jump. Just a single full jump to set up the timing. And then as soon as I reach pretty much this part, it's kind of hard to see. I don't really have a better lineup. I just know, like from muscle memory, when to jump. So I do a double jump, and then as I land, I can shoot again and hit him in the face. Like that. Stay on the platform. Hang on. The hell? Why do I keep doing that? There you go. You stay on this platform as long as possible to get more damage in. Pretty much as soon as the skeletons comes out, I just jump back there. And then you want to make sure that you stay on this platform. You don't want to jump down here, because if you get a fireball coming straight up, you're just dead. And you're also losing damage because you can't shoot him from this position. I miss a few shots, but that's fine. Just make sure that you keep shooting, like at all times. Just keep 5 shots out in the air. On this board, as soon as he says die, I will jump to the right and then shoot him on the way up and then on the way down. Here you want to make sure that you shoot before he spawns, like he comes up, so that 5 bullets hit him as he's popping up. And then I stand as far right as possible on this platform, so that you can just keep mashing him and keep getting the bullets reset quickly. And then I want to jump out as the rock comes down. Pretty much the timing, I think it's 4 or 5 seconds. I have like in my head. So you jump out right, and then on the second rock, you just wanna shoot 5 shots, jump out on this platform, shoot 5 shots, and then jump back to the right. Like that. Easy. That was weird. And we have Mega Man. Now my Mega Man kill here is kind of funny. I miss a lot of shots, but it's fine. So you want to start the fight as soon as you enter the room. And then you want to turn around, shoot for a little bit, and then do a moonwalk to the right. Not a slow walk, because a slow walk will kill you with the bullets that comes towards you. But a moonwalk is fine. And if you shoot to the right, you're pretty much screwed. Unless you do like a slow walk first and then miss a shot to the right on the moonwalk, because then you're usually fine. But as long as you get around 45 damage or so, you're good. Now, on Lekman, you don't want to kill him too quickly. You pretty much want to kill him on the highest point of the third bounce, because depending on when you kill him will change how Ringman spawns. So that's why you start the fight immediately as well, because you want Ringman to have a certain pattern so that you can kill him immediately as he flies towards you. So 2, 3, 4 on the after 3 bounces. So on the 4th bounce essentially. Then 3 shots here. I essentially jump up, shoot 3 shots as I'm falling down. 3 more shots, which can essentially be straight, and then you just mash him as he's coming towards you. And Bombman, you just kill. I don't really have a timing for how I kill Mega Man here, or I shoot Mega Man here. It's just practice. And as you see, my kill isn't the best, so. So, Shang. I think I die on Shang, so let's just wait till I die. I actually died to the blood as well, I think. No, okay. Anyway. Yeah, I think I died to the blood. Let's just wait until that part. The mashing is insane. Etc. Yes, Vlad. Alright. So what I want to do is, you want to be somewhat close when you start a fight, so that you can, because he starts moving up and down after you start a fight. It's not a global cycle, it's just depending on when you start it. So you essentially want to get 10 or so shots before he starts moving up, and then you jump along with him. So pretty much jump along with him and keep mashing. You fucking son of a bitch, why would you do that? And then I do a single jump onto about this pillar, above this. And then wait until the platform is about to disappear and do a jump and then a double jump while shooting, just to make sure that I get as many shots as possible before falling down. I hate Now on this part you want to stand as far right as possible, because his positioning when he charges you will be dependent on your position here, so that when he charges forward you can just step to the left. You don't have to jump out. Just step to the left and you can shoot him when he's close, which allows a lot of damage. And then you want to drop down on the hammer rush and then do a jump here. You want to make sure that you jump here so that you can get more shots in while he's right next to you. And here, preferably, you want to stand as far left as possible as well to get more shots in as he's rushing by you. On the blood, I just try to stand on the far right, like as far as is possible on the first part. Drop down if you need to. Whatever. And then for the green orb, you just want to stand far right and not jump and do anything, and just shoot him as the platforms are going up. Excuse me. I can't do it. Right. So for Ganon. Ganon has the glitch where you spam 1 and he will lock. And essentially what you want to do is you want one hand to be spamming 1 and C, and the other hand to be spamming shoot. If you can, you also want to jump. However, most of the time if you jump you will shoot over him, and that's bad, so don't shoot over him. And the reason why you want to spam C as well is that if you hit C on as you're releasing shoot, you will shoot again. It's just a glitch to give a little bit more damage in outputs. You see, I'm jumping here a little bit because I can. And it's the same with jump as with C, is that if you hit jump as you're releasing shoot, you will shoot again as well. Now, Missingno is a bit hard to talk about because you have to pretty much learn a strat for each of his moves. But I'm gonna go down at least the ones that I get. That's a gold. I don't think I get very good RNG here. You want to start out as far right as possible. Make sure that you shoot before he moves down so that he goes into your bullets. And then you want to jump out and shoot him a little bit as the attack is about to end, like that. Preferably on Hydro Pump, for example, you want to be as low down as possible when it ends. Just find a strat where you can essentially shoot at him as soon as possible as well. They actually miss a few shots because they go over him. The tree attack is bullshit, so please remove tree attack. It's garbage. I always get those in runs. I should have gone for it. Fuck, I should have gone for it. And then you want to jump into him or jump into the, like, out of bounds to die, because it will actually cut down the jingle you get after killing him, so you save a bit of time there as well. And Solver. Now, the quick kill on Solgren is fairly simple. I dodge these crossing bullets in the middle. Some people stand on the left. It doesn't really matter. So you just shoot as he's going left and right. It's about 5 shots or 3 shots for each. You want to mash pretty hard here on the left and then shoot 3 bullets as he's moving over, because then he will move into those 3 bullets. And don't jump into him like I almost did. I have like 30 seconds to save on Solgren. No, 20 seconds to save on Solgren as well. I died right here. So to kill him here, you can mash C as well, like mash C as you're shooting to get a little bit of extra damage in, and then jump up to dodge the laser. And my general strat for phase 2 is stay as high as possible and wait as long time as possible. So for example, if those on the far left here starts moving towards you, you can wait for another orb to move towards you before you dodge it. Essentially just delay the dodging to make it like give more room to dodge. Otherwise, it's very easy to get overwhelmed by the orbs. So dodge late, stay high. Not too bad, I would say. But not too bad. And then on this part, there are like 3 different ways to do it. So it's an easy part. So whatever works for you. Come on. Oh no. Alright. Here, as I land on this platform, I always do a small hop to make sure that this pillar does not pull me down. Because if you land on this pillar, it will pull you down and kill you. Which is, I've lost rounds to that before. I go to the right, jump over Rio, dodge his Hadokens. You want to dodge the car RNG on the right side, preferably. Wait about half a second on Hello Kitty before you jump up. Mario and Liu Kang are pretty easy. And Biollante as well. So here, I always want to stand on this platform because it gives a little bit more time before you hit the ceiling here. And I like that time more than accuracy, honestly. Because the thing is, you will also then land onto the last hydro pump at the end. So you pretty much have to get used to landing on the hydro pump and making sure that that doesn't kill you too. So like that. Then make sure that the hydro pump goes down before you jump to the left, because otherwise you will lose your double jump going through the hydro pump. Bombman has several ways to do it. Mine is easy. And then I do the reverse bow on Sonic. You pretty much just jump as soon as he goes under you. And that works for me. It's just a single full jump. And then preferably you want to have killed him here. And if you don't, you can just use Control Y to change your hotkeys back. And yeah, that is the Bosch. So yeah, good luck. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. I'm on Twitch and YouTube comments. And have a good one.